The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. So the New York Yankees, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Back here in Boston, and now the catcher comes up to him, Joshua Anderson. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And that squirts through. Around first and hustling for second. He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Willie Adames stands in. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yoshida settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. The pitch on the ground, right side, finds its way through, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate, but now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
The first baseman.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One down. Joey Meneses stepping in now for the Yankees. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch. That one fouled hard the other way. The Yanks trailing by a run here on opening day. Got him swinging.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up, That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Now batting Jordan Luplow. And another ball. The 2-1. In the air, left field. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains 1-0.
The catcher, number 34.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact.
Back in Boston, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. The throw to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme.
Now batting, catcher, Joshua.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I could see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And the righty deals. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Kicks and deals. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Anderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Just some places we go. Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me backspin off the act.
And up next for New York, Joshua Anderson. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. On the ground, right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. And that is the inning. One left for the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. Anderson strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end okay. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game and help him win going forward.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Vaughn Grissom. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive. You want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Back here in Boston, and here's the catcher, Joshua Anderson. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
The catcher, number 34, Joshua Anderson.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the 1-0. Swings over the top of that one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
There's a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great
flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
One down, runner at first. Anthony Santander up next for the Red Sox.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Puts one down in front of the plate. Out on the sac ball.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Joshua Anderson.
Swings and misses. Strike one. Anderson, only 20 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2023. Peterson gets his lead at first with nobody out. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Willie Adames stands in. And a pitch.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. That one misses. Now 3-1. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Mata up and throwing. Criswell getting loose as well. The 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Brian Mata.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Jonathan India at the plate. All loaded up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make.
Base hit, one run is in. Here's the throw. Save! It's 3-0.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the catcher, Joshua Anderson. 1 for 3. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Yanks held in check, but they're in front 4-0. Man at first at the plate, Trevor Story.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs. Tying runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. They can't be playing around in this situation. Trust the guy at the plate with 1 swing to tie it up. That right there could be very costly.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Joshua Anderson. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Yoshida under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 9th. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. And a pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. He's safe. On with a bunt single.
He's racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock. Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the assets. Classless. Been where you been, where you been. Where you been, where you been. They wanna know. Been where you been, where you been. Where you been, where you been. They wanna know. I've been through the wire and even through the fire. A premium experience that proves that he's a liar. You ask me where I've been.
Next to hit, Joshua Anderson.
The catcher, Joshua Anderson.
Going along. Bounce to third. Whips it to Casas. 2 away.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches.
Back here at Fenway, now it's Devers at the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The catcher, number 34, Joshua Anderson.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Righty to the plate.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
On the ground. Sneaks through. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
First and second, 1 out. Willie Adames stepping in now for the Yankees. 2 on, 1 out. And a count 1-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
1-2. On the ground to third, and he grabs it foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Tying run and scoring position here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Hammered on the line, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Jonathan India at the plate. And a count 1-2. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from second. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs, runner on first. Here's Gleyber Torres. 2 outs. And he drops it down the third baseline. Gets it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. They thwart the bunt attempt and end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. And our score remains 2-1.
The catcher, number 34, Joshua Anderson.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And ball one. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead it 2-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Joshua Anderson stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
One down, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One gone, runner at first. Willie Adames stands in. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Gathers and throws to first. And they get Adames for the out.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
A little bit high, and the count is even 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering getting loose out there. Anderson on at second with 2 down. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it fishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 1. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here's the catcher, Joshua Anderson. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That's to third, and that's just foul. Man at first, 1 away. That one not close. And 1-1. Foul ball. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Right-handed reliever. On a line, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Willie Adames. First and third, one down. And another ball. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Orion Kerkering appears to be getting loose. And it's filled up.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a pop-up. Casas snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan India.
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
The count 2-1. That one ripped way back there. And in one hops the wall. Anderson around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 11-1. And he's there at third with a triple.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way. It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Or your cell phone, you'll permanently
Anderson
be on
will
that server. So then you can join from Xbox. It'll like add it to your Xbox. You'll have invites in your DMs on Discord from him.
And that's ball one. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And another ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees won, and the Red Sox coming up. Rafael Devers up to hit.
You have to be careful throwing and breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And Devers hits that one. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Now a long throw home. Save. It's 1-1.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Gleyber Torres up next for the Red Sox. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
All right, this is your pitch right here, right here.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Kicks and fires. And another ball. The Red Sox up by 2 here in the finale of this 4-game set. Not even close there. And now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
Good job to fight that one off. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Willie Adames stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Santander on the move, heading back. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Vaughn Grissom. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Anderson makes the grab, 1 down.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the speedy catcher, Joshua Anderson. Criswell back to work. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The 0-2. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Next to hit, Joshua Anderson. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
He swings and fouls one off. The Yankees looking to rally. Here's a 2-2. Anderson tries to hold up, appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Anderson had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.